welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lex, and today we're doing a girl talk video. We have some special guests. To my right we have
Olivia.
I'm Danielle.
Kayla.
Yes, so we have 9 questions / topics that we're gonna go through, and we got some wine.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh yeah, you gotta drink with your teeth. So yeah, do you believe in love at first sight? Right.
I was like, is love blind?
I actually do believe love is blind. I love Love is Blind. I think it's really like, it's just, yes, the physical attraction is like important, but the emotional connection is just so rare to formulate these days. Somebody that can like emotionally meet your need. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I do think love is blind. That's not the question. But I do think love is blind, but love is not everything in a relationship. It is only piece of the pie. It's like if you have a whole pie, love is one little sliver. It's only one of the factors. Like it has to be love, like there has to be practicality, there has to be like other aspects, because no matter how much you love somebody, there are days that you don't like them. So y'all have to be able to communicate. Y'all have to be able to look at each other in the midst of all the chaos going on and still be able to function through it. So like you could love somebody and love isn't always enough, unfortunately. Like the world we live in is like, I wish it was enough. But it's like the world we live in, it has to be practical. It's like you need to love somebody, but like can I function with you? Can I build a life with you?
Right.
And you can't, you can't build a life just based on love.
Or physical attraction, because that fades.
Yep.
It does.
After that honeymoon phase.
Right.
And to be honest, I think that's why, like, you know, some people don't want to, you know, have like a serious relationship because they just want to experience like the happiness part. But when it comes to like the hard,
the real
work, they cop out.
Yeah, you have to be willing to put in the work on yourself and in a relationship, because I feel like the truth is relationships take work.
They do.
And that's the whole fairy tale relationship. It may exist, but you still gotta work for it. And I think that's the part that people don't realize. It's like you have to keep working on yourself. You have to keep working on the relationship. Like we're constantly changing as people.
And you never want to lose like the individual side of you either. Like you want to stay honored and committed to that, because you should still, like, yes, you have.
Listen, y'all, we had some technical difficulties again. We had an ice cream break, but we back. So we realized we didn't really answer the last question. We kind of like answered a whole different question. But to answer the question, do we believe in love at first sight? I say no, because like you can't really love somebody just off looking at them. I feel like that's lust.
Yes, I believe in lust at first sight. Facts. But yeah, that's my answer.
I have to agree. This is one of those questions, but it's like...
Okay, next question is dating / crush advice.
I need y'all to leave some in the comments, because I mean, I got some advice, but I can't tell you if it works.
Yeah,
I would just say like the man has to like you more than you like him, because he has to put in that effort. You can't be thirsting over no man. Don't embarrass yourself out here.
Sprinkle. For real.
And when you're dating somebody, like ask the real questions. Like know what you're looking for in a relationship, because it's cute to say you have a relationship, but what is your end goal? Like, are you looking to date to get to know somebody? Are you looking to date to have fun? Are you looking to date to marry? Like, what is your goal of the relationship?
What's the intention?
And let's ask that question on the first date. Let's not wait.
Always ask what you're looking for.
When it says to wait, don't ask all your questions, because if he's uncomfortable with even answering them, that's a sign you need to see.
Right.
Yeah.
And take your time too. Patience.
Yes,
Time,
patience.
yes.
As well.
And don't
It
ignore the
takes
red
a long
flags.
time. Yes.
Exactly.
So
it
real,
takes
for
a
real.
long time to get to know somebody.
Exactly. And I
Yeah.
started
Truly.
dating for the experience versus the expectations.
Mm.
It has to be separate.
Yeah.
Nobody
I like
is
that.
yours. You are not
Yes.
in control. Like, you can't just, it's not an item. There are people, everybody has their own problems, their own traumas, their own things. If it's not a match, y'all should be able to go y'all separate ways respectfully.
Right.
Some people are in your life for a season and a reason, not forever. So
Exactly.
you know, some people may be in your life. You could date them, and you may have gotten what you needed from them, and then it's time to move on. So don't like go once you know you're over a relationship. Don't stay in there past that time, because now you're just trying to force what's not there. Like if it's meant to be, then it'll work out,
Yeah,
and you shouldn't have to force it.
exactly.
Right. And I would also say, like, when you're dating, be yourself. Like, I feel like females, a lot of the times we try to impress the men, but it's like, do we even like him? Like, let's find that out first. Just be yourself and see if you like him first.
Yeah,
Seriously.
we're so concerned
Like his
about if they like us. Ask yourself if you like them.
Because we're the prize. Let's not forget.
We are
Ask
the
yourself.
prize,
Jackie told me this. Shout out to Jackie. She said, "Ask what they could do for you." Hold on, I wrote it down.
Ooh, yes.
Sounds like a bar.
I want a man who's good to me, good for me, and good with me. So, and then when he's good with you, it's how does he handle you and how does he work with you as a partner? So it's like,
Yeah.
you know what you could do for them. You know what you bring to the table, but like, not like you need somebody who's good to you, good for you, and good with you.
Exactly. Exactly.
Sprinkle,
I
sprinkle.
love
Exactly.
that.
Exactly. And I would also say, like, this is like a piece of advice I just found to be nice. But all right, we're back. Yay.
For the third time.
My piece of advice was to women, never get intimidated. If you see something that you like, girl, go for it. But also don't lose your femininity, because a real man is going to lead and want to pursue you. And you shouldn't have to like be so hyper masculine like in front of him. He's going to bring that side out of you, but don't be intimidated just because you shot your shot, quote unquote.
Yeah.
And I have a piece of advice for men, for women. For any guys who are watching, I think that, at least for me anyway, but I think I could speak for a lot of women when I say that we like honesty and openness. And sometimes it's like those hard truths are hard to say and to get out, but I think being open and honest goes a long way because it shows us that you care. It shows us that you're willing to be vulnerable with us and that you're serious. So, you know, it's easy to tell us what you think we want to hear, but ultimately, like, what we want to hear is the truth. And
I love that.
Sprinkle, sprinkle for the men. I hope y'all are taking notes.
How do you keep your self-esteem high?
I would say for me, working out is a big one. Like, I feel like working out consistently just made me really confident in my body, and also just like keeping up with my nails, my hair, my skincare, just like, you know, the whole when you look good, you feel good type of thing. It's really true. So yeah, that's what I would say for me.
I love that.
Yeah, I agree with everything you just said. Definitely working out, eating right. Food really affects you. Like, I've noticed that different things you eat makes you feel different ways. So it's like, you know, you eat some food and you get the itis and like you just want to fall asleep. Like, versus some foods give you energy and like keep you going.
Yeah.
So like, and like affect your skin and all that. So like, really watch what you eat. Doesn't mean you can't eat the foods that give you an itis, but like maybe not every night all the time. And then also to just finding something that you like to do and then sticking to it and like doing that thing. So like for me, I like doing yoga and I like walking. And I feel like those two activities just make me, you know, it's part of working out. So like moving your body. So like however you decide to move your body, whether you go to the gym, whether you do something at home, whether you just take a little walk, like movement in your body, I feel like is really a self-esteem booster.
Oh,
and then meditating and like affirmations as well.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I definitely feel like what we eat definitely determines our mood. And just to add on to what these ladies said, I would say just wearing bright colors, you know, just wearing an outfit that makes me feel good in my skin.
Absolutely.
And Liv got the fits.
Right. Liv got the fits for real.
Yeah. So I'm the friend who says I'm not gonna dress up and then ends up wearing a ball gown.
With a full face beat.
Right. She's like, oh, I'm just gonna go cozy and be the most dressed up one there.
Yeah.
She's like, but I'm comfortable. Comfortable and cute.
And just to kind of add on, I think for me, I love the affirmations idea. I actually leave like post-it notes around my house with like little quotes, motivation. And it's just like saying you're that girl. And I usually kind of like put them in different spots so they can be in my fridge, inside of my cabinets, sometimes like in the closets, like where I go to like kind of like where I don't think about going in my apartment, if that makes sense. So like when I'm there and I see it, I'm like, oh, it's just a nice reminder to kind of keep me uplifted and motivated. So I love doing that. Love walking. Meditating is definitely a huge thing that is definitely should be practiced by a lot of people. It's just kind of taking moments of stillness. Like that is just super duper amazing to kind of just be present with yourself more and not so much kind of in the past or the future, but like in the present, in the here and now. Keeps you most grounded and connected to self. So yeah, that's me.
Yes.
And one more thing is like staying grateful. Like I take multiple times a day just to be like, thank you. Like, I believe in God, so I thank God for everything that I have. I'm grateful to God. Whoever you believe in, whatever you trust in, wherever you put your faith is like, be thankful. Because I think when we sit down to take time to appreciate what we have and like who we are and the things that we have going for us, it really makes you realize like, okay, everything may not be sunshine and rainbows, but we woke up this morning, we got food, we got life, we got support, we got friends, all that. So just take time to be thankful, because that gratefulness goes a long way in the long run.
Absolutely. And if you're watching this, go journal. How did you thank yourself today?
How did you wait? What?
How did you thank yourself today?
How did I thank myself today?
That's a good one.
That's I like
We need
that.
to start doing that.
Right? The next question is,
Do you believe in second chances?
no. That's dead. Second chances are dead. I feel like that goes for any and everybody, because once you give somebody a second chance, I feel like it gives them an excuse to do the same thing over and over again. Because it's like, oh, I played with them and they still took me back. Oh, so I'm really about to have a ball with them type of thing. That's based on like what I've experienced at least. So in my opinion, no. When someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time.
Oof. I'm learning how to.
I needed to hear that one.
I would definitely say I'm learning how to believe in that, and want to walk more in that, because before I've always believed like people deserve to be like heard out. Like everybody has their own issues and their own problems and things like that. But I realized like that just started becoming excuses for me to excuse the other person's behavior just to justify what they did, because they're human and they can make mistakes. But ultimately, if they're lacking accountability and they did it the first time and they're not owning up to anything that they're doing, and they're repeatedly like keeping you in this pattern, run as far as
Don't look back.
run, because the change is not coming.
Yeah.
That was a sign to somebody. That was a word.
Jackie Michelle, we are not raising men.
I can't raise a man.
Yeah, I would say that for a second chance, you gotta like actually tell me how you're going to change, whether it's therapy or something. Like I can't give someone a second chance and there's going to be absolutely no change the second time. Like you have to be willing to change and to show me that you will change by doing X, Y, and Z. And yeah, I mean, I would love to give someone a second chance, but you just got to tell me that it's not going to happen again and that
you know, you're going to work on yourself, your inner self. So
the only real change comes from inside.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker because contrary to the public opinion, I think I believe in second chances. I agree with what Lexi said, as in when somebody shows you who you really are, you need to believe them. But then kind of going off of what Kayla said for another question, it's like, if you do give somebody a second chance, you have to let them pursue you. Like, it's like you can be open to giving them a second chance. So it's like, okay, like, let them know, okay, you can have another chance, but then fall all the way back.
Yeah.
And let them show you how they're going to pursue you. So kind of like Liv was saying, like, okay, what actions are they taking? Are they going to therapy? Like, what are they doing to make things better? And it's not just like what they can say. It's like, let them do the work.
Yeah.
Let them do the work and then come back to you and show you and pursue you. And now, you know, like, go above and beyond to make up for what they did. It's like, are they going to right their wrongs?
Yeah.
And if they can't, then that's who they really are, and believe them and move on.
Yeah.
But, you know, I do believe that some people can change and grow up, and like sometimes people act in certain ways, and then those ways are transitional points in their life. And if they're able to follow through with that transition, and then still want to pursue you and like do the work that it takes to do that, then I mean, why not?
Right.
Yeah.
Seriously.
The next question is, what does it say? I can't see.
What do you love most about yourself?
I would have to say, and this is something that I used to be one of my biggest insecurities, but I learned that insecurities are often the parts of ourselves that we should value the most. And it has to be my vulnerability. Like, that is something that I used to be like very embarrassed about and very insecure about. And I'm still working through a couple things, because you can be vulnerable, but you should still have boundaries. But ultimately, for me to feel as deep as I do and to want to see the humanness in other people and genuinely care, I think that's one of my best qualities.
I love that.
Yeah.
I would say what I love most about myself is my heart. I feel like I'm a very genuine person. And when I love somebody, I love them with everything in me, like friends, family, relationship-wise. And my intentions are always pure. So, yeah, that's what I would say. Short and sweet.
I would say one of the things I love most is when there's something that I really want to do, I try to find a way to get it done. And it, not a lot of times, but like for the past couple of years, at the beginning of every year, me and Liv actually went to a little nice coffee shop and wrote down our goals for the year over some matcha lattes.
I want to invite next time, ladies.
We did that like 2 years ago. And it was interesting because just taking that time to really write out what I wanted to accomplish in that year and like make small goals and big goals and action steps and how I was going to get there. Some of the things that I said seemed very outlandish and like very like, okay, this may not happen this year, but it could happen early the next year and things like that. But it was like everything I wrote down on that piece of paper came to fruition by the end of that year. I feel like a lot of times when you have faith in something and then you put in the work for that thing and it's like that thing is meant for you, then it's gonna work out. You just have to, you know, have faith and put in the work.
Right.
And so I think one of the things that I love most about myself is just being able to have that vision to see what I want and then put in the work to make that happen. And it doesn't always happen, but when it doesn't happen, I don't think it was aligned for me. So, you know, you gotta adjust and recourse and reevaluate, but you know, those things those good accomplishments like buying an apartment or paying off student loans and like things like that. It's like when you really want to accomplish those things, like find a plan, make a plan, have faith, and make it happen.
That's amazing.
Hello.
I would say one thing I love about myself would be just like the way I communicate with the people that I love, and also just being able to grow those bonds. Like I have friendships that have lasted for years, and I really value those. I value those relationships because at the end of the day, you know, that's my support system and people who I can confide to. So I don't know, I just love that I have those connections in my life, and I truly do value that. And I love that I'm able to, you know, just be able to grow that every single year. I think just looking back, I'm like, wow, like I just have so many memories, experiences, and you know, it's nice to say that I haven't really lost any of those connections. And yeah, I think that's what I love about myself.
Okay, the very last question is, if you had 1 hour left to live, how would you spend it? Or what would you do?
Wow.
That's deep.
It is deep.
I'll probably go to church, make sure I get to heaven, because I can't go to hell.
Right.
I love that.
Too hot down there.
I think that I would write letters to all of my loved ones that are still living, and all my friends, like all my family, like those that I really care about, as my parting words, or record a video for them if I can't like make it to see all of them. And yeah, I think I would do that and spend my last hour doing that. Somewhere by the water though, like
Oh
somewhere
yeah,
Got to be by the
definitely
water.
by the
yeah,
water.
peaceful.
At high frequency.
Yeah.
I feel like y'all answers were so good, and I'm just like, I'm thinking in my head, and I'm like, damn, I would smoke a spliff.
Yeah, we love the honesty.
Because I'm like, ooh. I can smoke a spliff and then go to church. I can record some videos. Like, those sound good too.
Take a 30-minute nap, speed it up.
But I love the water too, so definitely smoke my spliff for the water.
That sounds good.
I would spend it with my son.
Oh, yes, of course.
It's hard to plan that. That's a hard question.
Really
That's a really hard question because if I had 1 hour left to live, I almost don't even want to know it's my last hour. I just want to like live every hour like it's my last hour.
Yeah,
Go through my camera roll. Look back at my life.
Oh yeah.
Most of my life is in my camera roll.
And it's crazy
Same.
because it's like they say like in your last moments you kind of I mean, I don't know this, I've never been in my last moments, but they say like your life kind of flashes before your eyes. Like you have that timeline of memories that just like a camera roll of memories that just go through your head. What about you?
Me, I would throw a big ass party with all my friends, all my family, like pull up. I would want everyone to be there. And then for those who couldn't make it, I'd probably write a letter to them saying my last words. And yeah, I would just want everyone around me to be happy, getting excited that, you know, I'm going to the next level in life. And yeah.
Because it is a level.
Yeah, it's the next level.
It's not the
Energy
ending.
is not, what do they say? Energy is not created or destroyed. It is only
Eternal.
Transferred.
Yeah. So it's like no,
Elegant.
all the energy that was on the earth when the earth was first made is all the energy that's here now. So you can't like create more energy and you can't get rid of it. Just go somewhere else.
Hello.
So that was it. Those are all the questions that we had for this video. I hope you guys liked it. Did you guys enjoy the video, like recording it? How'd y'all feel?
Like, comment, subscribe.
I'm talking to y'all. But I like that. We're going to get to that right after.
Yes. I liked it. It was a good, well range. But I'm interested to know about the comments. So y'all drop
Yes. Make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified every time I upload. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.